Hey, what's going on, guys? Bonfire Fishing here. I gotta cover up the address. But look at this. This says Mobtowncustomjigs. I got my jigs in. Oh, my bluegill ones. If you're prop, prop. It's my dog in the background. He's right over here. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Come here. Come here. Oh, there he is. Gotta love the dog. He just got home, but I'm too excited. The way I gotta open these things up right now. So, I'm doing a giveaway at 500 subscribers. I told you guys probably that. I'm going to be giving away 5 of his jigs. So, basically what you guys will do is go and buy them yourself. Except you're not even going to pay $1. He's going to ship them out to you for free, and I'll cover the cost. But you got to make sure we get to 500 subscribers first. And then I'll do another giveaway video, which gives off the rules and stuff. Oh, jigs! Oh, we're starting out with some bluegill. Ooh, bluegill, bluegill, bluegill. I love my bluegill. Wow, look at that. A nice, beautiful bluegill switchblade. I love these things. I've been slaying bass like crazy. I'm getting like 3, 4, 5 pound bass once a week using the bluegill switchblades. I'm going to places that I can't catch fish at. Like, I can't even catch a fish at. I throw the bluegill switchblade and I slay them. Or I'm at least catching one big old bass that other lures have never worked in the past. Bluegill switchblade. I recommend that. And then I got a jig. I got a normal bluegill jig. So this is a football head jig. Let's see. Let's aim this down a little bit. Bam. So basically you go like this in the water. There you go. So I got a normal bluegill jig. So basically these will be floating up in the water. Be more of a standing type of deal. These will be floating. This should be extremely well next to docks to where bluegill are going to be by. And shining this little yellow should like really cause a bite. Let's see what other bluegill I got. Oh, a swim jig bluegill. Look at that. I never caught a swim jig fish, so let's hope that this will actually catch me. The first one, it's kind of like the switchblade, but in case the blade is not one to work with the vibrations, I can throw a normal swim bait and catch them. This will be great during the fall time in the ponds because they're going to be eating bluegill, and the yellow is going to really spark out. I think the swim bait is going to be extremely good, or swim jig, I'm sorry. And then I got another switchblade. And then look at this. He's never made this before, but I was fishing with this one guy and he slayed him on something like this. A bluegill finesse jig. Doesn't that thing look cool? I love throwing finesse jigs. I've never thrown a finesse jig like this before, so this is going to be my first kind. Because I never thrown one like this. But it sits right up, I think. I don't know how this thing sits. Let me aim this thing down. So just sit, but the skirting, like last time, should float up and should give that little spark, which should cause a big bass to eat this next to docks and stuff, since it's a finesse. So you're looking at smaller bluegill, which means better, I guess. So I'm like, this would be great for larger bass. This would be great for numbers. Because a lot of smaller bass and larger bass will eat the small all day long. And a lot of times the bigger bass will eat the bigger ones. So that's all for the bluegill for now. Let's see what else we got in this. Because we're not even, I think we're halfway there now. I don't know. We're on to spinnerbaits. Yes. Let's see. Which spinnerbait are we going to take out first? Ooh, look at that. I never used one of his spinnerbaits before. Like, I only used the switchblades before, so this is my first time using everything else. But they already look high quality. I never seen them in store before, so this is like brand new to me. Which I believe they will work extremely well. Look at this. Can anyone guess what this is? Crappie! I love throwing a crappie. I'm like, I never even knew a skirt could even have this kind of texture on it. I didn't even know you could do this with like a spinnerbait thing. Like these things, I'm like, what the crap? Look at that, a pretty yellow, I'm sorry, not yellow, white blade with a silver. Oh my gosh, think about throwing that thing on a cloudy day. Throwing this on a very cloudy day, next to wood. Cloudy wood on a late fall, October. This thing right here will crush. So make sure you guys go and get some of these right now before October hits. We're in September, so next month these should be extremely fire. So that's one spinnerbait. I want to save this guy for last. I want to talk about this guy. Here, does anyone know what kind of spinnerbait this one is? This guy right here. What the crap? I'm so confused. This guy right here is a golden shiner. Golden shiners are some of the bass's most favorite snack. So I want to see why not a largemouth of the size of a 6-pounder wouldn't want a snack on a spinnerbait golden shiner. I'm like, it's got the gold blade that shines. It's also got a little silver blade. Perfect for your cloudy conditions. It should get you a nice bass. Get some of the golden shiner spinnerbait. I'm going to be throwing this thing around a lot. I got this one pond that contains like 5, 6, 7 pounders. They love the golden shiners out there. This should be fire. And then finally, of the spinnerbaits, the one that I had them make for the first time ever. I thought it turned out very good, but I want you guys to comment down below how it turned out. Goldfish spinnerbait. Look at this thing. Goldfish spinnerbait. Nice golden black color skirt. It's got a nice gold orange blade. It's got an orange blade and a gold blade, or a bronze. Looks just like a goldfish probably would in the water. I got some places around here that contain goldfish. I think this should work. Only one way to find out, right? Is to test it. So I'll definitely be testing this guy probably the next time I go fishing. Alright. I'm surprised I didn't get no bluegill spinnerbait. I just didn't feel like I needed a bluegill spinnerbait since I had like all these other bluegills. And I'm like, the switchblade's definitely my bluegill style one. Okay, set that baggie over there. Let's see. Oh my gosh, this ain't even it yet. We're at Jigs. I don't even know what kind of jigs these are. These are our normal jigs. Oh, okay. Yep, we're going to save those two for later. We're going to save these two for later. All right. PB&J. You guys like PB&J? I'm allergic to it. But I heard a lot of people like it. So why wouldn't bass like it? So I only own one PB&J ever, and I actually had a really nice hit on it and lost it. So I had to get another PB&J. So we're going to see how a PB&J looks. It looks really good. Here it is standing up. Let's get the skirting out of the way. There we go. Yep, it's a nice PB&J. I don't know what kind of trailer, except for like a June bug, beaver or something, that I'll throw in this. Nice little jig. Get yourself one of those. Here's a nice little finesse jig. Boom! Look at that. It's like a red bug or a red crawl. This crawl right here is something that's really common in Illinois. You can actually see them like this color in Illinois during the summer. But you're like, wait, it's only during the winter that red works. Here in Illinois, nah, bro. A lot of them are like a red color, darkish red. So the red is black. Should work extremely well. I actually make a Ned rig that almost looks just like this, a Ned rig classic. That will go perfect on the end of this. It will be perfect and should slay. But it's a nice finesse guy. I like this. All right. How many more packs do we got? 1, 2. So we got 2 more packs, and then these 2 lures over here that I wanted to show. Oh, crap. I need to open this up. Dump this out. All right. So we got one jig that the owner of Mobtowncustomjigs caught a freaking donkey on. Go follow his Instagram, by the way, Mobtowncustomjigs. He also has a Facebook. So follow them. Both of them, or just one of them at least. But this is the one he loves. Mob Crawl, or Missouri Crawl. So M-O Crawl. So Mo Crawl. I don't know how he pronounces it, but that's what this thing is. A nice green style jig. he caught a 5-pounder on this like 2 weeks ago. So I'm like, heck, I gotta order one of these. So let's see if I get a 2-pounder on this thing. Go check this thing out. If you guys like the color, just go get it. I like the color of it. Looks pretty darn good, mainly for the fall. And then I got one more switchblade. I had to get a crappie switchblade. I gotta try another type of switchblade. Since all the switchblades I have ever really used were bluegill. I used some other switchblades that actually caught fish, but bluegill have been the best for me. So I was like, you know what? Let's try a crappie. So I got a crappie switchblade on top of that. All right. So here's one of his newest, latest items. And I have this one custom made. So he never made this color before, but I actually like how it turned out. And he also liked how it turned out. A buzzbait. It's a topwater lure. His first ever topwater lure to come out. And it's a buzzbait. He's got the little clacker thing, so it's going to make even more noise. Look at this color. Look at that color. That looks great, don't it? It's got like that navy blue on it, and then it's got that bright blue with the black. Oh my gosh, I was using something like this last year, and it just crushed. I never caught anything on the clacker thing before because I never actually used one before, but I'm actually very curious, and I believe I can actually catch a really nice one. So let's see how this thing does. I'll make a video on that. I'll have a topwater video because I'm getting a GoPro here real soon. Hopefully. I don't know. Now, the newest items that he has just introduced. Punch. I don't know if these are like punch jigs or punch. These are punch weights, but I'm not even sure how these things work. He was trying to explain to me, and I was like, okay. So apparently what you do is you're supposed to put a line through the hole, through the front, stick it out through the back or the butt, and tie yourself a hook. And I guess you can use a bobber stopper up here, too. And you could punch through the grass with your crawl trailer and have the skirting hanging down below. Oh, think about that. A black and blue crawl punching with skirt. So it goes like this up in the water, except like all dang, or like this, but the other way around with a little crawl dangling from it. Oh my gosh, that should be pretty good. And I also got a green one, green pumpkin style. Oh my gosh. I didn't actually think these things would have been good until I'm just now thinking about it. Go get yourself some of these. He just came out with them. They actually look really great. I'll actually be making a video before the summer ends because I got some grass that's dying off and I want to try to flip them before the grass dies off. But definitely stock up on some of these when you have the chance for the spring, summertime. These things are going out of season, so these things will definitely be a great purchase for the wintertime for you to stock up for your spring, summer. But that's gonna be it for this video, guys. I got a whole bunch of different kind of lures here. I mean a lot of different kinds. I am very excited and really want to go out and throw these things. I'm like, check that out. Yep, right there. All those. Yeah, so there's gonna be a giveaway on the channel. So say if you want this, if you want a finesse jig, you want a jig, you want another jig, you want a punch rig, and you want a swim jig, I will pay for those for five jigs of your choice that are not buzzbait, spinnerbait, or chatterbait. Those things are expensive, but they're good. But I'll definitely be able to pay just for the normal type of jigs, really. That's what the giveaway's about. But I'll pay for those, and you get 5 of them. You get to pick your color. So the only rules is that you need to be subscribed to my YouTube channel, and you need to go follow Mobtowncustomjigs on Instagram or Facebook, and follow my Instagram, Bonfire Fishing. And I'm going to have 2 giveaway winners, 2 of them, one on Instagram, one on YouTube. Super simple things. Just follow these accounts, and I'll pick a winner whenever I hit 500 on both. I gotta hit 500 on both for the giveaway to happen. That's about it for today's video, guys. I'm like, this one's a long one, but I needed a long video for once. I never had a long video, and this was a great video to film for longness. I'm like, go look at my other videos and you'll actually see me posting videos of me catching big old bass using those bluegill switchblades right here. Don't call these chatterbaits, they're switchblades. Catching some monsters. You'll be seeing me post a lot catching monsters on some goldfish and maybe some buzzbaits. Go get yourself some, maybe even a punch jig. All right, that's it. I'll let you guys go. Later.